Set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Another run for Brown on second down. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing here is May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Foster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and a yard at the 38.
Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do. We welcome you back to Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. We're in the third quarter, and it's the Bengals who are in possession of the football. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Gun. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Burrow going for it on fourth. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1-1, ready?
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 11 Thomas. Can. Stop. Stop.
They give it to Brown. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Nice little juke. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England trying to get a place on offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, May. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. May going to try and throw for it. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals getting set to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
On 2.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. What is up? Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 29-yard line.
180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
11, 11, 11, 11.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. 180. 180. Turbo shot. Down.
Handing it off to Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here goes that.
Here's May. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
To throw, it's May. This taken in by Kincaid. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Here goes throw.
Once more with Henderson. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, what's that?
They'll try to run this one in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bengals set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's a give to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Defense.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Looking to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
180. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. From the shotgun, it's May. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
In punt formation for
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
On the handoff, this is Brown. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
11
Now Burrow going to change things up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Stop. 180. It's hot. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So the Patriots now down by 10, 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. To the air, May. it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Dalton Kincaid.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Robinson. Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Wan'Dale Robinson, 73 yards. And the Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be stuffed out. The Bengals recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
This is Brown on the carry. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
12, 12, 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here we go with Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now just 1 point completion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7. Pass complete to Robinson. And boy, did they need that. Out across the 30-yard line with a nice chunk play.
That's good for the Patriots.
And they are able to spike it, cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up now on second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. That was a